decade in, and times and people change.
But Jesus always stays the same. No matter what the world tells us, the most important things will always be our faith and our family. Hunting is how we share the gospel and bring the lost toward Christ. And all of this starts right at home. So join us as we take the light into the darkness.
Pro Staffer Paul Powers is as passionate of a deer hunter as I've ever met. Matter of fact, we grew up together in western Oklahoma, and as long as I can remember, he has loved to chase big bucks. But like me, Paul has kids, and his kids love to hunt. So Paul spends a lot of his time playing dad guide. So the Powers clan has a ton of great ground to hunt, and they always have a ton of great deer, which allows them to be pretty patient. You know, the Powers boys, they don't like to have their hunts interrupted, especially by pigs.
What'd you do?
Dropped the pig with a crossbow.
Where'd you hit him? Where'd you hit him? Where'd you hit him? What'd you aiming at? You lying? You lying? Okay.
That was some pretty good shooting. Now it's time to focus back up on getting these boys a deer.
So this buck locked down with this doe. So he's up there in the shinny thicket. We're gonna switch around. Try to get the wind in our favor. We got the wind in our favor. See if we can slip over this ridge and wait for him to come out of that thicket. It's not a huge buck, but he's a pretty good buck. He's locked down with this doe. We're gonna see if we can sneak in here. Stick with us.
Well, we saw him go in the timber in the fence line. He's bleeding good. Maybe we got him.
This segment is brought to you by Vortex Optics, backed by the unconditional, unlimited lifetime warranty. To learn more, visit vortexoptics.com. And by these fine sponsors. This segment's brought to you by Buck Blitz Deer Attractant. If you're not using it, you better hope your neighbor isn't. To order yours or to learn more, visit buckblitz.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Day before Thanksgiving, old Jack's got his buck last year, the day before Thanksgiving. My wife and Trev and Autumn's already headed out west. We got to go tonight and head out there ourselves. Buddy believed he wanted to try and hunt this evening. This old bruiser, this clean, pretty 8-pointer. He broke a point off up here, would have been 9, but pretty 10. Old 10, whatever, however many. Anyway, he's got a little curly brow time, but he come out. You can see the footage. He had a bad front leg. He was down in the leg, and I told Jax, I said, he's not the biggest buck you've ever killed, but he's a big, heavy deer. Pretty buck, really pretty buck, and he's crippled, bud. I said, I hate to see him suffer. You know, he might have been fine, but you could see he was limping pretty hard on that right front leg. So we're happy to get him.
Well, when you got twin boys, one's not going to let the other outdo it.
We got one.
Got his one, and I thought we were kind of in a rush, so I tried to get on him because I thought he was about to walk right past us. So I tried to hurry up and get on him. I couldn't see like the front end. I couldn't see his head at all. His head was right there. I could barely see it. Let's go. Like his leg.
This is an old buck we saw early this season. Jax had seen him. We'd seen him. We debated letting him go, let him get a little older, but he got wounded. We told that we could tell he was wounded.
Is it his back? Yeah, that one.
He's got a big gash in his back from a shot. So we decided if we got the opportunity, we'd probably harvest him. Didn't want him to get, obviously he's going somewhere and somebody else got a shot at him and they're not gonna let him go. And we didn't want him to get sick and something bad happened. So we moved in here. He came out, it's early, it's not even 5 o'clock. My boy Trev got the hammer down. Good shot, buddy. Huh?
Glad to get him down.
Here we are, it's November the 27th, this old buck. We'd seen him back early. We'd thought about letting him go. He's a really pretty 10-point buck. He broke a brow tine off a couple weeks ago, and then he got wounded. You can kind of see it, we can see it on his back side. He got shot evidently, I don't know with a bow or a gun, but he got a big wound. It's festered up, it's been draining for the last week or 10 days, and he's gotten real thin. I was worried about him getting sick, you know, his eyes banged up and cut. He's an old bruiser, been fighting, getting after it. Trev had come today and believed he'd take him if we got a chance. He gave us a chance. What happened, Trev?
I killed him.
We got him down. We'll go watch the Eagles.
Fight Eagles, fight!
This segment's brought to you by WiseEye Cellular Trail Cameras and their patented hunt control technology. See how WiseEye's changing the game at wiseeyetech.com. And by these fine sponsors. This segment is brought to you by Habit Outdoors. Support the ministry by using promo code FDO15 at checkout. To learn more, visit habitoutdoors.com. And by Fort Scott Munitions with Tumble-On Impact technology. Support the ministry by using promo code FDO10 at checkout. Order yours at fortscottmunitions.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Well, the Powers boys have punched their deer tags, but Paul's daughter Autumn, she's not going to let those boys outdo her. You know, playing head guide and cameraman can be a pretty tough role. And though Paul didn't get the actual shot on camera, it doesn't make the hunt or the memory any less important.
Here we are, it's the last day of Oklahoma season. Autumn's been letting little brothers hunt. She hasn't got to go as much this year. She's been mainly crossbow hunting. She wanted to get one with the bow. We're here to the last week of Oklahoma season for rifle. So Buck, we got a picture of him last night. He's an older, big old older deer. We finally seen a good mature buck. He came in tonight. It's a rash decision, pretty quick decision. She's not as proud of him as she should be. I told her he's a nice old buck, and it's the last day of season. We got ball games 6 nights the next week. Our time to crossbow hunt's gonna be limited. So I'm proud of him. She made a great shot. I did not quite have the camera focused in as good as I needed on the first shot, but she had a follow-up shot to go ahead and get him down, and did a great job. We're proud of him, proud of her. Good job, sis. Love you.
Well, Paul's guiding is not over. His wife, JC, has actually fallen in love with bow hunting, and so they're hoping that they can find her a big buck as well.
Brought my wife, JC, tonight. She's going to try to get this big 8-pointer. See if we can make it happen. Autumn's running camera. I brought my bow. There's one buck in here that I might try if I see him. Depends what he looks like, but we're going to get after him. See if we can make it happen.
JC, I definitely think this is the buck you're after. If you bow hunt long enough, it's bound to happen. You're gonna have a miss, but it's how you rebound from it that really matters.
This segment's brought to you by Buckeye Hunting Blinds. These incredibly priced all-metal hunting blinds are made for the working man. Learn more at buckeyehuntingblinds.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Now it's time for the Taylor Targets Tech Tip of the Week.
We're so excited to be partnered with the great folks from Big Shot Targets. They have a wide assortment of targets for you, no matter if you're a crossbow or a compound shooter. And one of my personal favorite targets from our friends from Big Shot Targets is the Ironman 30. It's designed to withstand speeds up to 470 feet per second. The Ironman 30 is incredibly durable. It's designed to last. And also, did I mention how easy it is to pull the arrows out of this target? Out of any target I've ever owned, this target is the easiest. And this is just one of the dozens of targets offered by our friends from Big Shot Targets. So to see the full line of products from our friends from Big Shot Targets, check out their website at bigshottargets.com.
This segment's brought to you by Woodhaven Custom Calls. Support our ministry by using promo code FINALDESCENT10 at checkout. Place your order at woodhavencustomcalls.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Well, a few days later, Paul and JC are going to climb back into that exact same spot, hoping to encounter the exact same buck, but this time have a different outcome. Let's see if JC can change your fate. Well, calm and cool, and then let it fly.
I feel good, Mom. How you feel?
I feel good.
She's been calling it. She's felt good all along, so we're going to ease in here and see what we got. We're not going to push him, though, if he's not... I saw what I thought he laid down, and I saw that other buck shy away. If he's not right there, we're not going to push him and run him out of here. There he is. There he is, Mama.
He's fat.
Had some bad luck the first night of season. Missed a really nice buck. Coming here tonight, we did an outstanding job. She did an outstanding job. We got full draw, had to let down. He milled around, came back. Just an awesome old great bruiser buck. We're proud to get him. What do you think, JC Joe?
I'm proud of him.
How many bow bucks you got now?
3.
Third one.
Best
This the biggest one?
Yep.
This is a
Yep.
heavy old mature deer.
Thanks to my deer guide.
That's me.
Well, what a great buck for JC, but what a great year for all of the Powers clan. Those are definitely some memories they won't soon forget. You know, no doubt Paul loves to deer hunt for himself, and sure, he finds time to do that on his own, but his priority is definitely his family and even some friends. You know, it reminds me of Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4, which says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also the interest of others." You know, we live in a selfish society. I mean, it's a me culture today. I mean, we have selfish husbands, selfish wives, selfish dads, selfish moms. We live in a culture that says it's all about us. Selfishness is definitely an epidemic in our culture today.
We're gonna pray until they take kingdom down.
You know, it makes me thankful for men like Paul, who is as passionate of a deer hunter as I've ever met, but he selflessly wants to make sure that his kids, his family, his friends have a great time pursuing deer and the sport that he loves. So I want to ask you, would the people that are close to you say that you are a selfish person? Or would they say that you're somebody who loves and gives from the abundance of their heart with their time and their resources? You know, I would say this, it's never too late to start being selfless and to stop being selfish. So today, if we could be praying for you in any way, encouraging you in your walk with the Lord, or, you know, praying with you about getting rid of the selfishness that's in your life. We all deal with it every day. We would love to pray with you. We'd love to encourage you. You can go to our website, finaldescentoutdoors.com, send us an email, or you can find us on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let us know how we can be praying for you and encouraging you in your walk with the Lord. Let's live a selfless life and not be like the culture. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Moran Taxidermy is the official taxidermist of Final Descent Outdoors. Closed captioning brought to you by Real Avid.
Strut your stuff!